Because of yes.
Because of
Yes.
the ears.
Yeah.
And ear, how the ears can hear?
Because of something.
Well,
Something.
don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
You know that we can hear the sound by the vibrations only. If
Ah,
vibrations will not be there, then we cannot hear any kind of the sound.
yeah.
So by whenever you have to produce the sound, that means we have to produce the vibrations only.
Okay.
By the vibrations only we can hear the sound. As
Yeah.
I have given the pause for the few seconds, I was silent for the few seconds.
Yeah.
You know that why? Because no vibration was there, so you couldn't hear any my sound. And
Yeah.
this time when I start to speak, that means the vibrations are forming. Where the vibrations are forming when I started to talk with you?
Ma'am in mouth.
Not in mouth, in air only. In air only. Here
Oh,
are the air layers are there near you also. Air is there,
yeah.
and these air layers, when we will start to speak, then these air layers are come together. They are coming closer. That means the vibrations are forming. And from these vibrations, the sound is going to my mobile, the speaker, and that is coming to you only.
Okay, understood.
Okay?
Hmm.
So as you started to speak in your room, then what happened there? There are also the air particles.
Hmm.
Air particles start to vibrate. When that are vibrating, then the sound is coming to me. From the
Yeah.
speaker, it is coming to me. That is a different thing. But by the vibrations only, we can hear the any kind of the sound. One
Under
simple example I will give you. You have seen the drum in your school, in
yeah,
the
yeah.
marriage also, you have seen the drum also.
Hmm.
So whenever you will struck the drum, then what happened?
Sound
You can
create.
see the membrane started to vibrate,
Ah, yeah.
है ना? And then we can hear the sound. No vibration is forming, no sound you can hear. So
Hmm.
it means whenever you have to produce the sound, you have to produce the vibrations only. By the
Okay.
ear we can hear. In ear also, whenever the vibrations are going inside, then only we can hear the sound.
Understood. Hmm.
Understood? This is the simple thing, that how can you hear the sound.
Yeah.
So main thing is that sound can be produced by vibrating the body, can
Hmm.
be produced by vibrating the body. Vibrating means clear vibrations,
Hmm.
vibrating the body. And you tell me that vibration means is clear or not?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Vibrations means whenever the body is moving up and down, like this, vibrations are forming.
Yeah.
Okay, when my pen is going up and down, membrane is going up and down. What is that called? This is called the vibrations.
Vibrating.
Okay, vibrations are forming.
Yes.
Second thing, after that we can study the topic. I will tell one more thing. For the sound, the medium is necessary. How many medium are there? How many
Hmm.
mediums are there? You know the
Three.
three mediums are there. Solid is there, liquid is there, gas is there.
Okay.
So for the sound, we required the medium. Either
Okay.
solid should be there, either the liquid should be there, or the gases should be there. If
Hmm.
medium is not there, then you can't hear the sound. Clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
I will give one example to you. You tell me that can you hear the sound or not?
Okay.
Suppose you having the one glass, okay? You can
Okay.
take the one glass and
Uh,
keep over your mouth.
okay.
Okay. As in beginning, you will keep the glass in your mouth and now you start to speak. In beginning only you can hear. But after that, you can't hear anything. While inside that you are saying something, but you can't hear. Can you tell me
Ma'am,
what is the
because,
reason?
ma'am, because the air molecules are not present inside
Yes,
that.
in beginning the air were there. That's why you hear
Yeah.
the sound. But
Hmm.
after that, when you covered with your mouth, then no air particles are going. That means no
Yeah.
medium is there. When there
Uh,
is no medium, that means we can't hear the sound.
understand.
So it means by this simple example, which we can do at our home also. So what
Hmm.
can we say that sound needs the material medium for the propagation. You know what is
Hmm.
the meaning of the propagation? Propagation means the to move, how the sound is moving.
Hmm.
For that, we require the medium. Either there should be the solid, there should be the liquid, or there should be the gas.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And I
Hmm.
think in your book also the one is given, one example is also given in your book. Given or not?
Which example?
Uh, one experiment is given. I think Belger experiment is given in your book.
Activity 3.13.1.
13 point, actually, I'm not getting here. No? Not getting that topic. Just a minute. You can see the topic is given propagation of the sound in the medium. This is given. Propagation of the sound in the medium is given or not?
Wait, I'm
Eh?
searching. Oh, I can't find anything like that.
You're not getting?
Nah, no.
Today in morning, I'm not getting just now, but morning I saw that. Just a minute. Acha, you read from the beginning. Topic you read from the beginning.
Oh yeah, I got.
Got it?
That yeah, sound needs a medium for propagation.
You, yes, read this experiment. That is the experiment.
Okay. Take a metal or glass tumbler, make sure that it is dry. Place a cell phone in it. Remember that the cell phone must not be kept in water. Ask your friend ask your friend to give a ring on this cell phone from another cell phone. Listen to the ring carefully. Now surround the rim of the tumbler with your hands. Put your mouth on the opening between your hands. Indicate to your friend to give a ring again. Listen the ring while sucking air from the tumbler. Does the sound become fainter as you suck air? Remove the tumbler from your mouth. Does the sound become loud again?
Clear that experiment.
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
What is the conclusion by this experiment?
One conclusion is for a sound to be produced, there should be any medium like gas, solid, or liquid. The main thing is there should be air molecules.
Not air, in the solid also. In
Yeah,
the solid only you can hear. In the liquid also, in water also you can hear it. In the gases also you can hear it. In all the three medium you can hear.
but they should be presented there, right?
But I think it should not be that you can hear only in the air. Air is there in the room, you can hear it. But if you are inside the water, can you hear the sound inside the water or not?
Yeah, I can.
Yes. Somebody is standing outside the water and somebody is inside. Can you
Uh,
hear the sound or not? We
Yeah,
can
I
hear the
can.
sound. Yes. In the solid also we can hear the sound. You know that in solid also we can hear the sound. In
Yeah.
iron, the sound speed is maximum. It is 5,000 meter per second.
Uh,
5,000 meter maximum in iron. That means 5 kilometer per second. In 1 second, it can go up to the 5 kilometer.
uh,
And in air, you know how much is that? That is very less. 330 meter per second only.
okay.
So suppose any iron rod is there. If you want to speak, then your speed is much faster than the air only.
Air.
Air only it is reaching up to the 330 meter, which is less
Hmm.
than half kilometer.
Yeah.
But by the iron only it is reaching up to the 5 kilometer in 1 second. And in
Yeah.
water, you know how much it is that? That is 1,500 meter per second. That means 1.5 kilometer.
0.5 kilometers. Hmm.
In water, suppose somebody is swimming inside the water, and if you want to hear up to the 1.5 kilometer, you can hear it. So where it is maximum? In the solid, it is maximum.
Solid, it's
Liquid,
maximum.
it is less, and air, it is very less.
Ah, yeah.
When you are
Hmm.
speaking in your room, very less. Only the 330 meter only it can reach, not more than that one. But
Okay.
in iron, it can reach up to the 5 kilometer. In water, it can reach up to the 1.5 kilometer.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And here I think the so many examples are given in your book also. Here as the activities are given.
Yeah,
You
activities.
can see the some instrument 13.1, some instrument, musical instruments are given. I think you have seen all the musical instruments.
Yeah.
How we are producing the sound? What is the reason for that one? That means we have to produce the vibrations on. As
Yeah.
the first is given the harmonium.
Harmonium. Yeah.
Harmonium is given there. So you will see that first we have to pass the air inside it. Then only you can hear the sound.
Yeah, by pressing it.
Yes, by doing that. That means the air is going inside.
Hmm.
Whenever the vibrations of air are there, you can hear the sound. Second
Yeah.
thing is given of the tabla.
Yeah.
Second figure. Eh?
It.
And tabla already I given the example of the membrane, drum beats. Whenever the vibrations are forming, when the membranes of this tabla is moving up and down, you can hear
Hmm.
the sound. Same
Yeah.
thing in the third figure, it is given of sitar.
Ma'am, it will, the string will vibrate.
By the yeah, by the string only. Whenever
Hmm.
you have to vibrate the produce the vibrations, then only you can hear the sound.
Hmm.
Fourth is
Yeah.
given the flute. Flute, you have seen the flute. In
Yeah.
flute, you will see the
Yeah.
holes are there. You can see
Uh,
in your book also the holes are given. And by the holes, as you will see, one, two, three, four holes are given. So we have to close the one, second one like this. We are doing it. Sometime closing and opening. That means what we are doing, we are producing the vibrations in the different holes, and by
yeah.
the different type of the sound is coming to us.
Hmm.
So main thing is there that by producing the vibration only we can hear the sound.
Sound.
And this is given here in the topic 13.1, sound to produce by the vibrating body. As the one example is taken, take the metallic plate, hang it to the
Uh,
convenient place, and when you will start to struck it, then what will happen? You can hear the sound. What is the reason for that one?
because of the vibration.
Because of the vibrations. Vibrations are forming, so you can hear the sound.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hmm.
Activity number 13.2 that you can do at your home also. And sometime I think you have done also. You can take this rubber band. Like this, you can take the rubber band. You can stretch it. Okay? And produce the vibrations. You can
Uh,
hear the sound.
yeah, I
Here.
have done.
Here also the sound is coming to me. What is the reason? Because the vibrations are produced. So
Hmm.
whenever the vibrations are producing, that means the main thing is that we have to produce the sound by vibrating the body.
Understood, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
What is the meaning of the vibration? Vibration, I think you know about the vibration. Vibration, you know. What is the meaning of the vibration? When the body is moving up
Yeah.
to and fro. Suppose it
Yeah.
is in the mean point, going to the up and going down. This. What is this called? This is called the vibration. What is this? This is called the vibration.
Yes, ma'am.
So, to and fro or back and forth motion of the object is called the vibration.
Yeah.
Here as figure number 13.4 is also given. Suppose you will take the one plate or any container you can take.
Mm.
And if you will fill little water in it, can you hear the sound or not?
Yeah, I can.
Yes. What is the reason?
Because of
Sound will be different or the same if we are using only the container.
no, ma'am, it will be different.
If it will be different. What is the reason?
Ma'am, because of the pressure of the water.
Because the two things are there. One is the air and other is the water also.
Yeah.
In air, the vibrations are producing, and in water also the water is vibrations are producing. So you will
Yeah.
see the different type of the vibrations are forming.
Forming.
Yes, and I think that is very melodious. And you can see in the figure number 13.7, Jal Tarang. You know what is the Jal Tarang? You know what is
13.
the meaning of the Jal Tarang? Jal Tarang, you know what is the meaning of it? That you can take the 6 or 7 glasses or the bowl you
Okay.
can take. 6 or 7 you can keep. And in that you have to fill it with the water at the different level of the water should be different. In
Hmm.
last one it should be little larger, then little smaller, like this you have to keep either in ascending order or the descending order. Okay, as in the figure you can see, in the first class right side water level is very less and in the last it is very high,
Yeah.
so different level is there. So
Different thing also come.
yes, different level is given na water.
Yeah.
You can see in all 1, 2, 3, 6 are given. Six
Six.
glasses are given, and the
Hmm.
level of water you can see
Yeah.
same or different.
No, it's different.
It is different. So whenever you will strike with the any stick or with the pencil also, simple by the pencil also, then you
Oh,
tell me the sound will be, I
different.
think, very melodious,
Okay.
which will behave just like an instrument that is known as the jaltaran. Very
Okay.
melodious sound.
Hmm.
What is the reason for that one? How we are getting this type of the sound?
Ma'am, because in as there are so many glasses, in
So
every
many
glass
glasses
there are
which having the different level of the water.
level of water. Yeah.
And when the different level of water are there, that means the vibration in each glass is
Vibration is
different.
different.
So
Hmm.
that's why we are getting the very melodious sound.
Okay.
And what is the name of this?
Jal
We
tarang.
can call it, this is the instrument. While it is
Okay.
very simple thing that we are keeping the water in the glasses only. Bowl also you can take, in that also you can keep. So you will see that you are getting the different type of the sound. What is the reason for that one? Because of the different level of the water.
Hmm. Okay.
So by these examples, I think it is very clear that sound can be produced by producing the vibration.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? All the examples are clear. Now
Yes,
the
ma'am.
sound produced by the humans. We can hear the sound. How can we hear the sound? As you were saying that we can hear by the ear. How can we hear? Now you can read this topic, 13.2 topic you can read.
Okay. Speak loudly for a while, or sing a song, or buzz like a bee. Put your hand on your throat, as shown in Fig 13.8. Do you feel any vibration? In humans, the sound is produced by the voice box or the larynx. Put your fingers on the throat and do a hard bump that seems to move when you swallow. This part, uh, this part of the body is known as the voice box. It is the upper end of the windpipe. Two vocal cords are stretched across the voice box or larynx in such a way that it leaves a narrow split between them for the passage of air. When the lungs force air through the slit, the vocal cords vibrate, producing sounds. Muscles attached to the vocal cords can make the cords tight or loose. When the vocal cords are tight and thin, the type
Yes,
of
whenever the vocal cord is normal, you have no any problem. But sometime whenever you speak too much in the sports time, suppose in your school the sports are going, you are shouting too much, then what happen? You have the problem in the throat and you
yeah,
want to speak, then you are not able to speak. You know what is the reason for that one?
because
Because
of
that time this windpipe that becomes swell up, and
uh,
because of that the air is not going inside properly,
mm,
so we are feeling the pain inside this throat, and we have the problem also
mm,
because of the swelling inside this windpipe. So if we want to speak, we are not able to speak because
yeah,
not proper air is going, vibrations become very less, because
mm,
when it is going normally, then the air vibrations were too much.
yeah,
But whenever the this part is swell up, then what happen? Air particles are moving, but it is very less there. So
mm,
what is there? There is a problem to speak anything, and we are also feeling the pain. Sometimes this happen also. Whenever we speak too much, then this happen. We start shouting also very badly. Whenever we shout, then this happen because our this vocal cords that becomes swell up. And when swelling is going, that means the air particles are going very less, and the vibration will be less only. Yes.
understood. Okay. The type or quality of voice is different from that when they are loose and thick. Let us see how the vocal cords function.
Activities 13.6 is also, I think, related to that one only. Working of the, acha, this you can read. This is the working of the vocal cords. Read this
13.6.
one. Yeah, activity 13.6.
Okay, take two rubber strips of the same size. Place these two pieces one above the other and stretch them tight. Now blow air through the gap between them. As the air blows through the stretched rubber strips, a sound is produced. You can also take a piece of paper with a narrow slit and hold it between your fingers as shown in Fig 3.13.9. Now below through the slit and listen to the sound. Our vocal cord produce sound in a similar manner.
Yes. So this activity is clear.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
the first one you can take the two rubber strips, and the second one you can take the paper also. When you
Hmm.
will blow the air, then you can hear the sound also.
Yeah.
How can you hear the sound? Why the sound is coming? While
Ma'am,
only paper you are using.
ma'am, because there is a vibration between the slit.
Between the strip, yes. Or there is a vibration in the paper also. Then only
Yeah.
you can hear the sound. So
Hmm.
clear, like this the vocal cord work. So this is the working of the vocal cord. By this activity it is showing.
Okay.
Then 13.3, sound needs a medium for the propagation. This already I think I gave the example.
Yeah, yeah.
है ना? So I think it should be clear to you.
Yeah, it's clear.
Next you can read. Can you think of an explanation? What is this? Loudness, vacuum. This you can read. Next one.
Okay. Can you think of an explanation? Is it possible that the decreased amount of air in the tumbler had something to do with decreasing loudness to the ring? Indeed, if you had been able to suck all the air in the tumbler, you will not listen any sound. Actually, sound needs a medium to travel. When air has been removed completely from a vessel, it is said that there is a vacuum in the vessel. The sound cannot travel through a vacuum. Does sound
Yes,
travel?
if only vacuum is there. Vacuum is, what is the meaning of the vacuum?
Us.
Vacuum is nothing is there. No air is there.
Okay.
If we will remove the air from your room, you know that what will happen? We can't hear anything. As I gave the example of the glass, as you will keep the glass over your mouth, you can hear the sound for the few seconds, but after that you can't hear the sound because no air is going inside. All
Yeah.
the air were removed, no air is there. That means the vacuum is created inside it. And
Mm.
when the vacuum is created, that means no medium is there, so we can't hear any kind of the sound. So you can't hear any sound in that case. So in the vacuum, or whenever there is no medium, that means the sound can't be produced. It cannot be propagated.
Okay.
Clear the
Understood.
example?
Yes, ma'am.
And now the figure is given here. Now tell me, as the boy is showing in the figure 13.8, can this boy hear the sound of the bell or not?
Um, he can,
He can. What is the reason?
because there is a median
Medium. Yes, which medium is there?
what
Water is
liquid.
there. And in water, already I told you how much speed of sound is
1,500
there.
meter
1500 meter per second.
per
That
second.
means too much he can hear.
Yeah.
More than air he can hear.
Yeah.
Activity number 13.9. 13.9. This boy sound traveling through the meter scale. This is possible or not?
Ma'am, it is possible
Possible.
because
How
it
it is possible?
is
What is the
solid.
reason?
It
Because
is
it
solid.
is solid. And what is
Yeah.
the speed in the solid? In iron, I told you how much is
5,000.
that? This is
5,000.
5000 meter per second.
Mm.
Okay. So as activity number 13.8 and 13.9 both are given, in that the boy can hear the sound.
Mm.
What is the reason? Because the medium is there.
Yeah.
So either there should be solid, liquid, or the gas, then we can hear the sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
One experiment just now you can do in your room also.
Which?
Okay. I will tell. You take one book. You have the table.
Yeah.
Your laptop is kept on the table. Na?
Yeah.
Keep that book. Then you have to keep your ear over that table. Keep your
Okay.
ear over the table. Now
Huh?
strike that table.
Like this?
So can you hear the sound or not?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Yes. And you will see that loudly you can hear the sound.
Yeah.
Sound will be more loudly. What is the
Mm.
reason?
And because the speed of the solid medium is more, like
More.
5,000 meters.
Same thing as I was saying that you hold the one book. You can keep the book over your ear.
Okay.
Hmm. Now strike that. Can you
Yeah.
hear something?
Yeah, I can.
Or you play something. Play over the book. You can hear something or not? Yes, you can hear. Huh? Can you hear or not?
Yes,
Yes.
I can.
What is the reason for that one? The same
And
reason is.
because it is a solid.
Yes. Because it is solid, and in solid you can hear the sound. Same
Yeah.
example of the water also you have studied, and you have seen also that in the water also the sound can be propagated. In
Mm.
air, air is the example. You are sitting in air. I am also sitting in air.
Yeah.
Near us, what is there? Air is there. In your room also air is there. In my room also air is there.
Yes.
So we can hear the sound. What is the reason? Because the sound travels in the medium only.
Yeah.
Whether it is solid, it is liquid, or it is gas.
Mm.
And when there is no air, vacuum is created, then you cannot hear any kind of the sound.
Yeah. Okay. Understood.
Acha, one experiment I will ask to you, because so many example I've given. Suppose
Mhm.
you having the one bottle
Okay.
which is open
Okay.
at the top. One bottle, suppose you having like this, the bottle you having. Okay? This bottle.
Yeah.
This is open. In
Mm.
beginning, it is open. And
Mm.
here you will keep one electric bell. Electric bell, you
Okay.
know what is electric bell?
Yeah, I know.
Doorbell, just like the doorbell. You will keep inside it. a small, very small electric bell you can keep inside.
Okay.
Okay. Now, as you will press it, can you hear the sound?
Yeah.
Yes. Now you have to close it.
Ah.
Again, you have to press that electric bell, which is
Yeah.
inside. Can you
Okay.
hear the sound?
Yes, ma'am. I will hear the sound little bit because after that,
Little bit in beginning only. But
yeah,
after some time, you can't hear.
yeah,
Can you explain it?
ma'am. Because at the starting, when the cap is closed, there is some air molecules inside the bottle.
Yes,
After
because
it,
some air molecules were there. So in beginning only you hear the sound. But
yes,
after that, when the air is removed, air is utilized, then vacuum is created. No air is there. And
yes,
when no air is there, that means we can't hear any kind of the sound.
understood.
So clear this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Two or three topics we studied. What is that? The first is the sound can be produced by vibrating the body. Second
Yeah,
thing is the sound can be produced in the medium only.
medium only.
Medium is not there, then we can't hear any kind of the sound.
Understood.
I think these two, three more examples are given, which are the same which already we studied. So these activities, can you read yourself? Figure number 13, 13.13.
15.3.
See the figure number 13. As the two boys are showing, one is capped the ear over the table,
Ma'am, figure
one
number
is playing over the
15.3.
table. Can
Yeah.
he hear the sound or not?
Yes, ma'am. He can.
Yes. What is the reason? Because already we have done this experiment.
Yeah,
We have
just
also
now.
done this experiment. Yes.
Hmm.
Here, the next figure number 14. Toy telephone. Sometimes you can make with your sibling, you can make it.
Yeah, I have done this.
You have done okay. So,
Yeah.
can you hear it or not?
Yes, ma'am. I can.
Yes, you can hear. What is the reason for that one? What is the reason? Because the sound can be produced by the wire only. That means by the solid only we can
Yeah.
produce it.
Hmm.
Then activity number 10.
Hmm.
Read the activity number 10.
Okay. Take a plastic or tin can, cut its ends, stretch a piece of rubber balloon across one end of the can, and fasten it with a rubber band. Put 4 or 5 grains and of dry cereal on the stretched rubber. Now ask your friend to speak. Hooray, hooray from the open, and observe what happens to the grains. Why do the grains jump and down?
Yes, the grains will start to jump. Why the grains will start to jump?
Ma'am, because the pressure is created by the vibration from the downside.
Because of the vibrations,
Yeah,
vibrations of the sound.
the balloon
It
will
is
go like this.
uh, because the sound is forming, so vibrations are forming, and vibrations are forming. That means the grains will start to vibrate.
Yes.
This next is given as human ear. Read this topic. Figure number 16. Eardrum. Can you see the figure?
Human ear.
Eardrum is like a stretched rubber sheet.
The eardrum is like a stretched rubber sheet. Sound vibration make the eardrum vibrate. The eardrum sends vibration to the inner ear. From there, the signal goes to the brain. That is how we hear.
Yes, from the eardrum, the vibrations are going, the sound is going to the inner ear because the
Yeah.
vibrations are forming. When the
Hmm.
vibrations are forming, which is it is going to the inner ear and we can hear the sound.
Yeah. Understood.
Next topic, 13.5.
Point.
Amplitude, time period, and frequency.
The number of oscillation per second. That one.
See, a topic is given 13.5. Amplitude. What it?
Yeah, we have learned that the the to and fro motion of an object is known as vibration. This motion is called oscillation motion. Oscillatory.
Oscillatory motion. What is the oscillatory motion?
Ma'am, that is a motion that to and fro motion.
To and fro, going up and going down from
Yeah,
the main position, going up and down.
yeah.
This is known as the oscillation. Or the
Oh,
simple pendulum also you studied. This
yeah, simple
pendulum is
pendulum.
moving to this side, can coming to here, going to this side. This is also
Yeah,
called the one oscillation. Yes.
yeah.
So this to and fro motion or this to and fro motion is also known as the oscillatory motion.
Okay.
Just like the pendulum also. In pendulum
Yeah,
also you can see.
yeah.
In
The
simple
bob.
pendulum and the simple in your clock also you can see the simple pendulum is there.
Yeah.
Pendulum is moving. What is that? This is the oscillatory motion.
Yes.
Now read.
You have already learned in earlier classes about the oscillatory motion and its time period. The number of
What is the
oscillation,
time period? What is the meaning of the time period?
ma'am, the number of oscillation per second.
Nee, that is called the frequency, which you are saying. I am saying what is the definition of the time period? To complete one oscillation. Suppose this pendulum is moving from the center going to this side, then coming to the center, moving to this side, then coming to here. How
That
much time it is taking to complete it? What is that called? This is called the time period.
time period.
As in your the clock also you can see that pendulum is in the center. Then it is going to this side, coming to the center, going to this side, coming to here.
Yeah.
You know that how much time it is taking to complete one oscillation? That is 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, moving to this side, going here, coming here. 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, like this. So what is this called? This is called the time period.
Time period. Okay.
Hmm.
The number of oscillation per second is called frequency of.
In 1 second, how many vibrations are forming? How many oscillations are forming? What is
Yeah.
that called? This is called the frequency. In 1 second, suppose 20 are there, 30 is there, 40 is there, 100 is there, 1000 is there, 10,000 is there. What is that called? This is called the frequency.
Frequency.
Number of vibrations per second.
Yeah. Frequency is expressed in hertz.
Yes, unit. What is the unit of frequency?
Hertz.
Hertz. Hertz. Or per second also we can call. Per second also.
Okay.
Per second also we can call it, or the hertz is also.
Its symbol is a hertz. A frequency of 1 hertz is one oscillation.
Yes. Like this you can write. HZ you can write. This also you can write, or the small one also you can write. Like this also.
Okay.
This or this.
One is one oscillation per second. If an object oscillation 20 times oscillation 20 times is 1 second, what would be its frequency? You
What is the
can
frequency? What is the frequency? When 20 times in 1 second, then what is the frequency? How much frequency will be there? 20 in 1 second. Number of vibrations 20. Time 1 second. So what is the answer?
20 by 1.
So what is the answer? 20 hertz we can write, or 20 per
Per
second also we can
also,
write.
yeah.
Per second. Time period and frequency are inversely proportional.
Okay.
This is in numerator, so it will be in denominator. That's why this will be per second, or hertz also you can write. This is 20 per hertz.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, read the next one.
How is it possible this sound must be different to enable you to recognize them? Have you ever thought what factors make them different? Amplitude and frequency are two important properties of any sound. Can we differentiate sound on the basis of their amplitudes and frequencies?
What is the meaning of amplitude? You know what is amplitude?
No.
Amplitude means the maximum distance either side, one side only.
Okay.
Suppose this body is moving to upside. How much maximum distance it will cover? What is that called? This is called the amplitude.
Amplitude.
Either this side or this side.
Understand.
Only of one side. This
Mm,
bob is moving to this side. How much maximum distance it will cover? What is that called? This is called the amplitude.
okay.
So clear the amplitude? Amplitude
Yes,
means
ma'am.
the maximum distance only from mean position to the one side only.
Yeah.
That is called the amplitude.
Amplitude.
If tell me that if amplitude is different, then sound will be different or not?
Yeah.
Yes. How? More the
Ma'am,
amplitude. More the amplitude.
yeah, the sound will
More is
be,
the sound or not?
yeah, it is.
Yes, it will be more. When you are shouting, you know that
Yeah.
what will be there? Amplitude will be more.
Amplitude is lower, yeah.
And now you are shouting, loudness is more.
Mm.
You are sitting in room, simply you are talking to me.
Yeah,
Amplitude is less.
or less, okay.
Sometimes you are saying something very secret to your friend in your class. Then
Mm.
very slowly you are saying in his ear.
Mm.
Amplitude is less.
Yes.
Loudness is less. Sometimes you are shouting to your sibling, your
Yeah.
brother or sister, younger
Mm.
brother. You are shouting a lot.
Mm.
Amplitude is too
High.
much, very
Mm.
high. It's large. So what will be there? The sound is also more. Loudness is more.
Yes.
Same thing is the vibration also. Whenever the number of vibrations are more, then the sound will be more. Number of vibrations are less, then sound will be less.
Less.
And you know that how much the frequency we can hear, 20 to 20,000 hertz we can hear. Less than 20 we can't hear.
Yes.
If this pen is moving very slowly, one, two, in 1 second less than 20 is there. We can't hear any sound. We can't hear
I
any sound.
can't even hear.
Now, little you increase in 1 second more than 20, then only you can hear the sound. Sound will come. In 1 second, it should be more than 20. Then you can hear the sound. So human being can hear 20 to 20,000. If it will be less than 20, we can't hear.
Yes, or now
Sometimes
I
you will
can hear.
see, sometimes you will see the insects are moving, but we can't hear. They are moving. You know what is the
Yeah.
reason?
Because
Because
the
their
amplitude
frequency
is,
is less than 20. We
yeah.
can't hear. Sometimes it's very fastly it is moving. Some objects are moving with very fast speed.
Mm.
Vibrations are more than 20,000, but we can't hear. What is the reason? Because that is more than 20,000. We can't hear that.
Yeah.
So we can hear, the human being can hear 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz.
Yeah.
Less than 20, what is that called? That is known as a, you know what is that called? Infrasonic.
Infrasonic.
Infrasonic. More than 20,000 is known as the ultrasonic.
Ultrasonic.
Ultrasonic. Ultrasonic. Ultrasound, you know what is the ultrasound? Ultrasound term, you know, in
Yeah.
medical.
It's,
Ultrasound, somebody having the stomach ache, doctor advised for the ultrasound. What is the ultrasound? Because The frequency is more than 20,000, which is going inside the body.
Oh.
That is known as the ultrasound,
Mm.
because the vibrations are too much. In 1 second, more than 20,000 is there.
Okay.
So clear, we can hear, the human can hear 20 hertz to 20,000 here.
Mm.
And as you children are there, you can hear 14 to 15,000 you can hear. And the old people, as your grandparents are there,
Mm.
they have the problem in the ear.
Okay.
You know what
Yeah.
is the reason? Because whenever the age is more, then they can't hear the vibrations of 14,000, 10,000, 11,000 they can hear. So they have the problem in the ear. आता ना ये,
Yes, ma'am.
for the old people, they have the problem in the ear.
Mm.
Children, they can hear too much. What is the reason? Because they can hear 14,000, 15,000 they can hear.
Mm.
So, but actually the human being can hear from 20,000 to 20,000 hertz.
Okay.
This is our audible range. This is called audible range, which we can hear. I think this is not given in your book, but this I told you.
Mm.
I don't know whether it is given or not. It's not given, I think, in here.
No.
Actually. Next topic you can do.
Which is next?
Activity number 11, 13.11.
Okay. Take a metallic tumbler and a tablespoon. Strike the tablespoon gently at the brim on the tumbler of the tumbler. Hear the sound produced. Now bang the spoon on the tumbler and hear the sound and hear the sound produced again. Is the sound louder when the tumbler is struck hard? Now suspend a small thermocol ball touching the rim of the tumbler. Vibrate the tumbler by striking it. See how far the ball is displayed. The displacement of the ball is a measure of the amplitude of vibration of the tumbler. Now strike the tumbler gently and then a little harder. Compare the amplitudes of vibration of tumbler in the two cases. In which case it is the amplitude larger?
Yes, in which case the amplitude will be larger. When
Hmm.
gently you are doing, slowly, and when you very hardly you are doing,
Very hardly.
very hardly, then amplitude will be more. So
More.
you can hear the more sound.
Yeah.
Sometimes you will see when you are very angry,
Hmm.
and then very hardly you are doing. And that means amplitude is more, loudness is more.
Yeah.
And when you are normal, then very slowly you are saying something. That means the amplitude is less. And when
Less.
amplitude is less, then the sound will be less, vibration will be less.
Yeah.
I think the one table is also given. Normal breathing, 10 decibel.
Yeah. Decibel. Yeah. dB.
What is decibel?
Ma'am, I don't
This is
know.
the unit of the loudness.
Okay.
Decibel is the unit of the loudness.
Loudness.
10 decibel, very less. Soft whisper, 5 meter, 30 decibel. Normal conversation when we are saying something, that is 60 decibel. So what is a decibel? Decibel is a unit of the loudness. Average factory 80 decibel, busy traffic 70 decibel. Above 80
Okay.
decibel, the noise become physically painful. Okay? Whenever the sound is more than 80 decibel, then
Mm.
that is not the music. That is not the sound. What it become? It becomes a noise.
Noise.
And nobody like noise, you know. In
Yeah.
sometime the class, teacher is not there in the class. You know that
Yeah.
what the students are doing?
Ma'am,
All
we
the
will.
students are shouting in the class.
Yeah.
And that time, the suppose the principal is coming or the teachers are coming or the PTI is coming, you know what they, why are you shouting?
Yeah.
You know what is the reason for that one? That
Ma'am,
time,
because
because yes, the loudness is very high. How much is that? What they, why is shouting? That means noise is there more than 80 decibel.
more than 80 decibels.
So whenever the sound is more than 80 decibel, then we will also not like. Sometime you will see that you will not like to attend that class. Too much noise is in the class. I will not attend the class. Teacher will not like to attend that class. This class is shouting a lot. I will not teach in this class because the noise is coming. Principal is coming. He is saying the noise is coming from the class. That means how much the loudness is there? More than 80 is there. More
Yes.
than 80 we can hear. After that it becomes the noise,
Mm.
which we will also not like. You know about the noise pollution? I
Yes,
don't know
ma'am.
in your area there is a noise pollution or not. But
No, ma'am.
but in
It's,
India you can see the noise pollution is too much. In India, you know that too much noise pollution is there.
yeah,
Traffic is too much, vehicles are too much, rush is too much. So what is that? We call it noise pollution.
noise pollution.
Sometimes in class also the noise pollution is there. I don't know in your class is there or not, but in India noise pollution is there. So clear, when we are saying the noise pollution, that means what will be there? How much the loudness will be there?
More than 80 decibels.
More than 80 decibel. 80 decibel we can tolerate. Which we can tolerate? That
Mm.
we can call simple sound, or we can call it music also. Music you will like. You can hear the music. You like the music. Suppose your mood is off, then you like the music.
Yeah.
You know what is the reason? Because how much the
It,
decibel is there? Less than 80.
less than
60 may
80.
be there, 70 is there. You will like that. But
Yeah.
whenever very shouting is there, that means the noise is there, you will not like that one.
Yeah.
Because that becomes the noise only, which is more than 80 decibel.
80
So
decibels.
what is a decibel? Decibel
Uh,
is the unit of
sound.
loudness. And above 80, what is that? This is become the noise only.
Noise.
Actually. Read the next one.
The loudness of sound depends on its amplitude. When the amplitude of vibration is large, the sound produces is loud. When
This
the
already I explained with the example. When you are shouting, amplitude is more, that means the loudness is more. When
of
you
the
are saying very slowly, loudness is less, that means amplitude is less, that means the loudness is less.
yeah, so ma'am, this one, right? The frequency determines the shrillness and or pitch.
Read.
Okay. The frequency determines the shrillness or pitch of a sound. If the frequency of vibration is higher, we say that the sound is shrill and has a higher pitch. If the frequency of vibration is lower, we say that the sound has a lower pitch. For example, a drum vibrates with a low frequency, therefore, it produces a low pitch sound. On the other hand, the whistle has a high frequency and therefore produces a sound of higher pitch. A bird makes higher pitch sound where a lion makes a low pitch roar. However, the roar of a lion is very loud while the sound of the bird is quite feeble. Every day you hear the voices of the children and adults. Do you find any difference In their voice, can you say that the frequency of their
One thing. Come to the figure number 18. Here, as you will see, the two figures are given.
Yeah,
As in the first figure, as the boy is striking the one drum. In the
yeah,
second, I think whistling. You
yeah,
will see wave are given. Two type of the waves are given.
yeah,
Waves mean the number of vibrations.
yeah.
In the first one, you will see only one, two, three are showing.
Uh,
But in the lower one, how many are there?
More
How
are
many are
there.
there? So many are there. Na? That means whenever
I,
the number of vibrations are more, frequency is more, then the
hmm,
shrillness is more. That means the pitch is more.
yeah,
High pitch and low pitch.
yeah.
So sometime whenever the frequency is more, then
Hmm.
the shrillness is more.
Okay.
Frequency is less, then the shrillness is less. So
Okay.
suppose you start to sing the song, then sometimes the teacher say your voice is very shrill, your pitch is very high. You know what is the
I.
reason? Because the
So the
number of
frequency is
vibrations
more.
are more. Number
Yeah.
of vibrations are more. And
Okay.
sometimes your friend is saying very harshly, number of vibrations are less.
Yeah.
Voice is very harsh. कहते हैं ना मोटी मोटी आवाज, इतना
हाँ.
धीरे बोलता है मोटी आवाज में. What is
हाँ.
that? Harsh sound. Number of vibrations are less in that case.
Okay.
So whenever the number of vibrations are less, shrillness will be less. Pitch will be less.
Yeah.
Number of vibrations are more, shrillness will be more. Pitch will be high. High pitch, low pitch. You know, in
Correct.
this song, pitch is very high.
Yeah.
It's not easy to sing. Girls, girls having the high pitch
And male?
and male have the low pitch, you know.
Oh.
Uh, their voice is little hard. Boys, when you will come in ninth and 10th, your voice will be changed. Number of vibrations will be less. And girls, number of vibrations will be more. Pitch will be high.
Yeah.
They sing up to the
My
very
male
high.
is
They pitch
very
will be
sharp.
very high. Your pitch will be low. Boys' pitch will be low always.
Hmm.
Shrillness will be less in that case.
Okay.
Girls' pitch will be high. That means the shrillness is more. Number of vibrations are more.
Hmm.
So clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Pitch depend upon the shrillness. Shrillness means number of vibrations. Depend
Number
upon
of.
the frequency.
Okay.
Depend upon the frequency. More the frequency, more is the pitch. Yeah, more is the shrillness.
Hmm.
Less the frequency, less is the pitch or less is the shrillness.
Stillness.
So you know that what are these are the two qualities of the sound. What are
Okay.
these? These are
Two
the two
qualities.
qualities of the sound. Yeah, characteristics of the sound. What is that?
Okay.
First was the loudness and second
Loudness.
is the pitch.
Pitch.
Loudness depend upon amplitude.
Hmm.
Loudness depend upon the amplitude and pitch depend upon the frequency.
Frequency.
Little clear or not?
Yeah, man. It's clear.
Okay. Then tomorrow first I will ask the few questions. After that I will complete the chapter.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Should I leave the class now?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.